Men who like to keep their morning routine simple will love these Multi4Him gummies, specially formulated with 12 key nutrients designed to support men's daily nutritional needs. Nature-made Multi4Him gummies help support muscle and bone health. It improves your immune health, and it increases your energy metabolism. With the quality you can trust, Nature-made Multi4Him gummies have no artificial flavors, no synthetic dyes, no high fructose corn syrup, no artificial sweeteners, and is gluten-free. Pharmacists around the world have recommended Nature-made to be the #1 vitamin and supplement brand. So when you need something that's going to help you get you through the day, when you need something that's going to increase your energy to help you get you through that workout, to make you perform as an elite athlete at the top of your ability, try Nature-made Multi4Him gummies, because you don't want to stop.
To the 12th round.
Welcome to the Terror Dome. You should be heading home, cause you could bring all of your ninjas and the Technodrome. I rip right through your flesh and bone and mental capacity. Flood your mind with atrocities and copious tragedies. This dark Sabbath is a lesson in street. Behold the church of the ghetto, feel the words when I preach. Amen. Let the Lord say a prayer for they don't end up in front of someone banging their trigger. Living life like a war pig. Fuck the law, I'm getting mine. Let the others figure what the cost is. Purchasing the fortress on gorgeous acres enormous. Car park full of foreigners and women just waiting on us. We living the dream. Y'all living like hell is earthbound. We are not the same. You've been a lame since birth, pal. I don't feel sorry. I recommend they go dirt bound. Doggy dog world, and you've been looking like Chuck Brown.
My people, well, beautiful people, best damn nation. It is Wednesday, and you know what time it is. It's the Best Damn Wrestling Podcast. I am your humble host, Brian Renegade, and with me, I have the best damn crew. First of all, you know what? I'm gonna change it up a little bit. I'm gonna let the crew introduce themselves. To my left. Yeah, you.
Me?
Introduce yourself.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am the man you never want to come across in the back alley. I am your mother's favorite wrestler, and I could whoop your daddy ass. Trust me, I've been whooping daddy's asses for a long time. I'm the green-eyed bandit. I fights people. You don't want me to bite people. The one, the only, Roosevelt, the fighter. What's happening, y'all? It's been a long time since we've been here.
Yeah, man, it's been a long time. Good to see you. Good to see you, my brother. Let me introduce you to another member of the best damn crew. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is your favorite pit masters, Your mama favorite chef and your grandma favorite cook. Chop, aka Marcus.
Hey, Chef Chop is in the building. The boys is back. We are the Best Damn Wrestling Podcast. Thank you for joining us. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you ain't right here looking at us with your pupils, and we appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? It's been a long time. I know you missed us. And it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Because we missed y'all too. Oh, man. Fellas, how is y'all doing? Let me go Chop.
I'm doing good. I'm a little tired. You know what I'm saying? I literally just got off the food truck. That's why I ain't got my camera on, y'all. So I'm cleaning up and doing a little bit of everything. Actually heading to pick up a catering that I'm running behind. I'm supposed to have been at 8:30. As you can see, I'm behind, but it's okay. It's okay. But
Yes.
other than that, I'm doing good.
Yeah, Chop, you got something exciting coming up, my friend. And, you know, I wanted to go to the first one. I couldn't because I was in Phoenix at the time. But you got something big for the people's comes up, man. What you got going on?
Oh yeah. So September 13th, we're gonna be in Durham Legacy Studios, celebrating 10 years in the game. Um, so we're gonna do. I'm having a little gathering. I don't know if you want to call it a gather. I don't know what you want to call it, but I'm
A
just pretty
tasting.
much tasting. You know, I'm introducing people to the other side of Chop House Barbecue and Catering. A lot of people think I just do, barbecue. Um, so, I'm introducing the other side of that to the world. Um, so yeah, if y'all not doing anything, y'all pull up, feel free. Well, I think yeah, we still got tickets available. So y'all can go to our Instagram page, our Facebook page, Chop House Barbecue and Catering, and you can get the tickets in our bio.
Absolutely, man. So
And
y'all
and
go
we're
check.
gonna have some door prizes. Yeah, we're gonna have some door prizes, and we're gonna have some giveaways as well. Everybody get to leave with a gift bag. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Well, so you got some giveaways. Boy, you doing it big, Jack. You know what I'm saying? As long as you got some of them skins in that bag, everything, it's going to be good. Yeah. Chop is the only one that makes chicken pork. What do we call them? Chicken rinds? What do you call them? Chicken skins?
Chicken
Yeah.
skins. Yeah.
Yeah. Chicken skin rinds. You know what I'm saying? It's like pork rinds, but it's made out of chicken and it's seasoned to the gods. So, you know what I'm saying? If you ever get a chance to go to Durham, do like all the food influencers in the Carolinas is doing right now and run your ass down to Chop House Barbecue and get you some of that food, man. You know what I'm saying? Every time I look at it, I get hungry. Damn it. Yeah. My boy Chop doing this thing, man. Roosevelt, what you got going on?
Man, listen, a whole lot of something, and a lot extra to go with it, man. You know, still wrestling. We just put on another successful, amazing Mall Mania event this past 2 weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and then followed behind that, we did an amazing Fashion Wars with your boy LP, the guru of the best damn nation. So two incredible events, man, that we're probably gonna talk about in a little bit. And of course, I got some wrestling shows coming up, and we got a charity basketball game coming up at the end of the year. We're gonna talk about that a little bit later too. So you know what I'm saying? What you got going on, bro? Hey, listen.
I'm listening, Linda.
I'm gonna need for you and sis to stop feeding my nephew whatever y'all feeding him, because it don't make no damn sense for him to walk up to me and look me in my eyes and shake my hand and damn near pick me up like he Bam Bam from the Flintstones. Okay?
Hey man, we make monsters over here. You hear me?
I ain't like that. I ain't like being picked up by a little baby, man.
Listen, my son just turned 2 years old, and I'm 6 foot tall. He's already half of my body. If I hold him from head down, his feet go to my hips. and he is large, he is brilliant, and he loves wrestling. And my wife just called me a few minutes ago. She was like, yeah, your son is up here watching Raw, Monday Night Raw. I said, I ain't even watched Monday Night Raw yet. So he is hooked on to wrestling, man. He loves it. I mean, I think it's because, you know, he went to our first event last year, and, you know, he was real little then, but now he knows what's going on. He likes to jump and pretend like he's wrestling, and he wrestles his daddy, and he'd be pinning me sometimes, you know what I'm saying? So it's a fun time. It's a fun age, you know what I'm saying, for him. But yeah, man, we had a great Mall Mania event, 2-day event. On Saturday, we did the Mall Mania event show, and that was great, man. Lots of high energy. The crowd was into it, man. The wrestlers put on one hell of a clinic, and it feels like a family reunion every time we get together. Even if it's new people in, everybody feels the camaraderie and the family that we have with the Mall Mania events, man. So shout out to everybody who performed on that Saturday, and we got some more events coming up. We're going to announce it soon. And then on Sunday, we had Fashion Wars, LP's Fashion Wars, and that was great. Man, I'm going to give you a little taste of Roosevelt even walked in the show. You know what I'm saying? So just cover your ears real quick because it's kind of loud. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to show y'all Roosevelt.
Hey, hold on. Before we do that, I need you to pay attention to the comments, because there's a comment in the comments that I need you to highlight. Go ahead. What's this say?
I do got
well, hold on. First
question,
of all,
though.
Yeah.
Hold on. Did Mr. Renegade walk?
I did not. I walked my ass through the airport and get back to Phoenix.
Because I remember. I remember somebody being in a model agency. You know, when we was in Central.
Talk about it. Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying?
Thank you, Chop. Yeah.
Well, I can't remember. Was it Bon Vivant?
Bon Vivant. Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
Yeah. I remember. You know, I remember little. You know, the little wars that we had with them. So yeah.
Oh yeah.
He did not walk. That's crazy.
I kind of wanted to, but they ain't asked me because, you know, they didn't want me to embarrass the rest of the fellas there. And I get it. I understand. You know what I'm saying? So maybe another time. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I used to get out there on the catwalk and do my thing, and everybody screaming and losing their minds, all kind of stuff. Yeah, I used to be out there.
I can hear you, right?
Man, ain't nobody worry about you. Right? Ain't nobody worry about you. You just walk. Let me live in my glory, huh? Yeah, but yeah, your boy used to do them half turns and clicks and, you know, spins and picking up women and all that stuff. Yeah, I used to do all that. Yeah, thank you, Chop, for breaking me down memory lane, letting these fools know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. My boy up here, shout out to Corey Dillinger. Corey, you did an amazing job at Mall Mania, man. Great talent, man. If you ever get a chance, go check out Corey's work. He is a beast, the boss of wrestling. And hold on. Oh, is this wifey? Zay's favorite wrestler is Rose and Penta as of now. Yeah, I can honestly say that he is a fan of Roosevelt. And matter of fact, I'm gonna try to see if I can upload a picture real quick. But yeah, he definitely is a fan of Roosevelt, and to the point where he even walked up to his poster, and he was just like, he was into it, man. Hold on, let me see if I can find it real quick. My son is brave. Now, me personally, I have never stepped foot in the ring. I'm not that brave. I respect everything that these dudes do. But my son just made me look like a little bitch because he just took this picture with Roosevelt. You know what I'm saying? He got in that ring, boy, and he loves it, man. He is into it now. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to my wife for bringing my son out there and you know, let him be a part of all the festivities and stuff, man. But yeah, it was a great time to be had for sure. Shout out to Alex Evans too, man. Alex Evans, man, you and Tim beat the hell out of each other. I know y'all was sore, and then y'all had more stuff to do. But shout out to Alex Evans, man. You a beast, man. A great talent, man. I can't see what you guys get up to. And you got Fight for Glory coming up too. So if you guys haven't got your tickets yet, y'all make sure y'all go get y'all tickets for Fight for Glory. And that's coming up. That's going to be an amazing show. For sure. But let me just give y'all a little taste. I know he waiting for it. Give you a little taste of what your boy Roosevelt did at Fashion Wars. Hold on. I got to big his head up real quick because I know he gonna. Let me just show you.
Let's go, dog! Come on! Come on! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Woo! Stop playing with him! Stop playing with him! Come on!
Well, first of all,
Okay.
all that screaming was unnecessary. Hold on, my fingers a little. I can't. Hold on, yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to get it off of this.
Okay.
Forgive me, y'all. Yeah. First of all, you ain't shit. I got to hate real quick because I wanted in the show. You know what I'm saying? But they were screaming for you, Jack. And somebody in the background talking about, you better not take that shirt off. No, leave that shirt on. Leave it on. Leave it on. Leave it on. You would.
Man,
It would have been like.
that was a fun night, man. It was a fun night. It was just exciting. The whole weekend was fun and exciting, man. Like everybody came out there, and we had a surprise guest at Mall
Oh
Mania.
yeah. Well, hold on. Let me show you a little bit. But yeah, we definitely did have some surprise guests in the building. Well, go ahead and talk about one of the guests that came there. While I
Yeah,
get
so
situated.
we had WWE SmackDown's referee Jason Ayers pull up to the show, and then we had senior referee, the legend, Charles Robinson, Little Nate, show up to the building, man, and show not only show up and show some love, man. Like I went and I talked to him, introduced myself to him and his family, and I told Janelle, who's working the door for us, I said these are my special guests. They're gonna be the VIPs, like no charge for them. And Charles looked at me and said, No. I'm here to support. I'm gonna buy my ticket for me and my family. So that was really big, really dope, man. And then he actually sat and enjoyed the show. He gave me feedback on the event. He went to the locker room and talked to a lot of the guys and girls and told them what he thought about the show and their matches and everything, which you can't downplay something like that. You know what I'm saying? Somebody of his caliber and the level that he's at and the things that he's seen. And to sit there and LP will tell you, LP came and told me, I didn't even see this, but he was sitting there screaming, cheering, booing, like he was a fan, man. And that means a lot to us because all his travels and all the years he's been doing this professional wrestling thing, working with WWE, WCW, all the legends and the Hall of Famers, and to still be able to be a fan and for us to put on an event to where he was able to allow himself to be a fan and enjoy himself and be invested in the matches, man. That means we're doing something good, man. We're doing something right.
Absolutely, man. So shout out to Charles Robinson. When I found out he was there, I fanboyed a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. It ain't too many times I fanboyed. But whenever you watching the legendary referee like Earl Hebner or Charles Robinson or somebody like that, man, you got to tip your hat because they have some of the greatest moments in wrestling history. Just had some of the greatest moments in wrestling history. So shout out to Charles Robinson. I got another picture here with you and Jason, man. Jason Ayers. Talk about Jason real quick.
Yeah, man, that's my good brother, man. I've known him for years. From the moments I've had at WWE and just conversating with him there and talking to him online and stuff like that. And he drove his son down. Jason Ayers drove from Boston straight to North Carolina, so his son could be a part of Mallmania, man. And shout out to Jason, man, for thugging that out. Still a road warrior, man. You know, he could have said, man, listen, you guys need to pay for a flight or something. But he drove all the way there right after SmackDown was done. Like, he didn't even go take a nap or nothing. He was like, all right, get on the road, we're on the way. And kept me updated the entire time. And then he told me how much he enjoyed the shows. And the match he enjoyed the most, the top three was, of course, mine and Dante Casanova. He enjoyed the triple threat with Corey, Trey Ali, and Big DeAndre Jackson. And he thoroughly enjoyed St. Julius and Trey Derula. And I gotta say, those two guys stole the show. Them boys went there and put on work.
They went out there and did their thing too, man. Also, Maurice Moss, man, and Dynamite Jackson, they did a great job as well, man. That was really good. Everybody across the board. Everybody across the board. Your boy Corey. I still think I got screwed. I was expecting to wrestle one person, and then I had to worry about two at the last second. Hey, man, that's the wrestling business. You know what I'm saying? We had to call an audible. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad that we did it because y'all match was so entertaining, bro. It was so entertaining. It was a great experience, and everybody loved it. And I go back and rewatched it, and I was like, man, that was a really entertaining, great match. And I love seeing big guys get in there and get physical, man. So, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to you guys for putting on the clinic. We got another chef in the building. You know what I'm saying? He is the one and only El Fuego. What's happening, Chef? Showtime.
What's good? What's good with you guys?
That boy pulled out the Barry White voice. Hey, what's up?
Barry White.
What's up with y'all? Yeah. What's happening, Chef?
Just living life, working. That's all I've been doing.
Oh man, you at work right now?
Something like that.
Man, go hide in the break room and just make sure that nobody hear you. You know what I'm saying? We be good. It'll be good, man. It's good to see you, have you up here again, Chef, man. Hey, look, they just made the announcement, Chef. You know what I mean? WWE, the Royal Rumble is finally coming to Phoenix, man. How you feel about that?
Oh, I'm happy. I mean, I can finally show up to a show with you guys. I keep missing out because I'm way out here, funds be tight. Now I can, I'm here. I got no excuse.
Yeah, you got to make it now. Yeah, we got another announcement coming down the line. We'll let y'all know about what's happening in Phoenix. But yeah, I'm excited. So the Royal Rumble is coming. If you haven't heard the news, it's coming to Phoenix, Arizona, or Glendale, Arizona. Which is pretty much it's kind of like how Atlanta is. You know what I'm saying? Some people say they from Atlanta, but they ain't really from Atlanta. They on the outskirts of Atlanta, and that's how Phoenix is a little bit. So you have a bunch of towns and municipalities that come there. But yeah, I can't wait to see the Royal Rumble come here to Phoenix, man. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be a dope event, and I'm pretty sure we gonna have our hands in there somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
What I missed? I'm sorry. I lost.
Oh no, we were just talking about the Royal Rumble coming to Phoenix. And that show.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's gonna be dope, man. Show your shirt real quick, Chop.
This one,
Culinary
gangster.
Okay, I like that.
I have one of them in red.
Might be increased.
Say it again.
I have one of them in red.
Hey, I gotta order some more of them.
Yeah, that's dope. I gotta get me one now. I'm a culinary gangster too. Y'all ain't only niggas that can cook. You know what I'm saying? I get down in that kitchen too.
Oh, what's up, Showtime? I just realized that was you. What's up, bro?
What's good, Brody? How you doing?
Can't complain, man.
Yeah. Well, look, we got the fellas on here, man. Shout out to everybody that's watching us. We got to get to it, fellas, because it's been a lot that we've been missing. Cause we all been busy. We all been working and putting our crafts out there into the world. But it will be nice to talk a little bit of wrestling. Now, I'm going to talk about the latest thing that just happened. We have a new faction that just popped up in WWE, and I want to get your thoughts behind it. You have OTM, which is a group that came up from NXT. They put them together, and they have like a West Coast gangster kind of vibe to them. They've been doing some good things on NXT. I wish they kind of would have done a little bit more in NXT, but they just moved them up to main roster, and they just paired them with Royce Keys, or Powerhouse Hobbs, that he was formerly known. I want to get your thoughts on this group, man, because I think that WWE could have a really dominant faction on their hands if they do it right. But I want to see what you guys think about OTM, or the group known as Out the Mud, pairing up with Royce Keys, and they destroyed LA Knight, Solo Sikoa, and the Usos on Monday Night Raw. So I want to get your thoughts about what you think about this group. Let me go to the wrestler of the Best Damn Wrestling Podcast, Roosevelt.
Man, it's such lazy writing, man, right now. Because how many times we're gonna have new factions pop up, and the first thing they do is jump a whole different group that ain't got nothing to do with them. The only person that was even involved in that whole situation was Powerhouse Hobbs, and he attacked the wrong people, in my opinion. You know, he should have just went over after the bloodline and not really care about LA Knight and Solo Sikoa. So the whole idea of what they just didn't make any sense to me. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't their fault that he got jumped. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. The biggest issue with it is they came out, they did all that. What are you going to do next? That's what the wrestling business is now. It's like, what are you going to do next? All right, you did that. What are you going to do next? You know what I'm saying? We always talk about the long-term storytelling. I don't see long-term storytelling for this. I'm sorry, I don't. It's not gonna last very long. So,
all right. I heard you say facts, Chop. What you think about OTM and Royce Keys joining forces?
I think that the faction itself has potential to do something, but I kind of agree with Roosevelt. Like, what was the point of you going after Solo and LA Knight? And then my other thing is, what are you going against with the bloodline? Because you're not going against Roman Reigns. You know what I'm saying? So are you going to enter Jacob in this feud with them three? So that's my thing. Like because right now it's just the Usos and them and OTM. So I feel like you gotta enter Jacob. He gotta come apart because him and Hobbs and Jacob, supposedly got history or whatever. So you gotta enter Jacob. But then that leaves Roman and I guess whatchamacall? What's your boy? LA Knight, whatever they got going on.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's kind of one of those joints, like you said, like what is your next move? Because now you got him going against, you got OTM going against I ain't even gonna say two factions, because I don't even know what you want to call LA Knight and my boy Dolo Solo. So yeah, like now it's like, what's next?
Yeah. Chef, do you feel the same way? What do you think about OTM and Royce Keys doing the forces?
Yeah, I feel the same way. Like they should never did that though. Like LA Knight and Solo, no.
What happened?
Okay. Well, it sounds like you in a bouncy house thing. Yeah, man.
Chuck E. Cheese.
Chuck E. Cheese or something. I like this faction together. I think that they are going to need a mouthpiece, although Royce Keys could be that mouthpiece and leader if they allow him to fill that role and enter into it. No, you don't
No,
see that.
Royce Keys don't got the mouthpiece
I don't
for it.
think Royce. I don't think. I don't think. Yeah, I don't think he got the. I don't think he got that mouthpiece like that either. Yeah.
Okay, so they gonna enter somebody else into this faction. I feel like I feel like it because I don't feel like they're gonna do a 3-man group with them. Although I think that if they bring Jada up to main roster and add
I
Jada
was
to the
gonna say
group,
the same thing.
Jada could help them carry things along, and she can be the spark,
She could
and they
definitely
can
be the
be the fire.
mouthpiece.
Yeah, she definitely could be the
Yeah.
mouthpiece. I think that she got it. Also, somebody else who could possibly, and I've been seeing this float around a little bit, but Carmelo Hayes ain't really doing much. And I think he's on the verge of being axed if he doesn't really kind of step up to the game and start showing his worth. Now, he's great in the ring. He hasn't connected with the fans. Maybe like once or twice he had like a good pop or whatever, but other than that, he has not connected with the fans the way that he should have, not the way that Trick Willie has, not the way that a lot of people have. So I think that putting him in a group like this could be very beneficial because he's a great mouthpiece as well. You know what I'm saying? So they definitely need, or they can do a manager. Now, I don't know. There's not that many managers anymore. Now that I look at it, it's in WWE. Actually, the only manager is Paul Heyman, and then you have Haku. They just picked up the Tungans. So those are really the only two managers that are on the shows right now. So you definitely need a mouthpiece. I'm not sure what direction they're going to go with that, but Jada could be a good direction. And Carmelo Hayes could be a good direction as well. I don't think they're going to do anything. They're going to keep things with Yachty and Trick Willie. Trick could have been good, but Trick also would clash a little bit. So I like the way that they're doing this. I was excited when I saw it. What are they going to do with it? I don't know. So fans, let us know what you think about OTM and Royce Keeks joining forces and becoming this new faction. I'm not sure if they're still going to be called OTM or if they're going to get a brand new name. But I'm just hoping that they don't do them like they did Crime Time or the Street Profits or the Hurt Business. Yeah. I'm hoping that they don't go on that route because they almost remind me of the Hurt Business. If I'm just being honest, they have those flashes of, okay, this could be the new Hurt Business. You know what I'm saying? But they definitely need a mouthpiece. So I like this group together. Hopefully they do something with them. I don't have faith that they will because they don't treat the brothers that well, man. I don't know. It's like well, I can't say that. I can't say that. But a couple of about last year I could have said that. Now the face of WWE is starting to get a little darker. You know what I'm saying? It's starting to come to, it's a lot more ethnic. You know what I'm saying? As far as the top guys are rising and coming, it's almost like a change of the guard. And so you see all of these NXT people that are coming in, and to be honest with you, a lot of them are people of color that are at the top of the totem pole. I.e., Obafemi is hot as fish grease right now. That boy, he got everybody in their mama strutting. He is phenomenal on that microphone. He is a powerhouse in the ring. He is a dominant, threatening force that we have not seen in a very, very, very long time. So shout out to Obafemi because he's at the top of the totem pole when it comes to a push. He's getting a push, that he is well deserved. You know what I'm saying? Solo Sikoa has come out of his shell. I love this Solo Sikoa. He's funny. He's entertaining. He's still threatening. And the fans are getting behind babyface Solo Sikoa. Before he was in the bloodline, pew, 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 pew. Yeah, I love that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Hey, out of all the Samoans right now, the bloodline, I don't know what you want to call them. I think Solo is like the best one out of all of them right now. I
Yeah,
say he's
Solo.
better than Roman Reigns right now. Like his pop is crazy.
Yeah, yeah. Solo has always been good. I've always liked Solo ever since the first time that I saw him wrestle, and I was like, "Oh, this kid is going to be the future." And I didn't know that he was as good as he is on the microphone.
Solo
But he
came out of his
has
shell.
yeah, he came out of his shell. Yeah,
He came out.
he has his brother's humor. You know what I'm saying? Like the Usos are funny. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Both of them, Jimmy and Jay, they are funny. They have personality. They're likable, and they've blended their wrestling tough guy image with their humor. And Jimmy is funny. Jimmy has always been funny to me. You know what I'm saying? Always been entertaining. And so now seeing Solo come out of his shell and he's doing his thing right now, I think it's a brilliant move. Trick Williams is you got to give credit to Little Yachty. I didn't think that Yachty. I thought that Yachty was going to stay there for maybe one show. This dude been on TV every week. Like you might as well say he's part of the roster now. You know what I'm saying? He's probably one of the managers, so he's a legit manager. But Yachty is coming out of his shell, and he's starting to find his own groove in the managerial role. And this is the first time that a noted rapper, has been on a WWE product, and he's doing his thing right now. I can't even hate on him. I'm not a bit Lil Yachty fan, but I can't hate on him.
He's taking bumps, everything. Like he's really
Everything.
invested.
Yeah, he putting in that time and energy, and they're even announcing that he may have a match coming up in the future, which is going to be entertaining to watch. People are going to tune in to see that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm loving what the new future of WWE is looking like. I mean, even on the women's roster, you got Sol Ruka. Sol Ruka is a star in her own right now. Sol Ruka got to learn how to talk a little bit, but once she breaks out of that and get comfortable, I think that Sol Ruka can definitely be a top star on the main roster in WWE.
Hey, she got one of the best finishing moves ever.
She has a great finishing move. Now, I can't say that her finishing move on the main roster has been hitting like it was in NXT because she's been missing it a couple times. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've seen her miss her finisher like a couple of times. So she got to, get them nerves. Once some nerves and stuff get out, that should be fine. But yeah, she has one of the best finishers, especially for and I'm not saying for a woman because I look at women wrestlers and men wrestlers now. They're on equal playing fields. You know what I'm saying? Because I've seen the WWE card feature women just as much that they feature men. Now on certain shows like Raw, I know a lot of people have been criticizing the product for not having as many women's matches. But you got Raquel Rodriguez is at the top of the card now. Sol Ruka, she's doing her thing. Jade Cargill is still around. She's doing her thing with the baddies. You know what I'm saying? So I'm enjoying seeing the change of guard and what the face of WWE is looking at or looking like. And I know a lot of people criticize WWE, but this is probably one of the most profitable quarters that they've had. And to look at who is driving the driving force behind the company, we can all argue, saying, oh, it's Cody, oh, it's Roman Reigns, whatever. But the meat and potatoes of the driving force for WWE right now look like us. And so that's great to see because it was time periods on this podcast where we was like, we need more melanin. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't know, on the independent scene, Roosevelt, correct me if I'm wrong, but I see more. Huh?
There's a hell of a lot of us.
It's a hell of a lot of us. And if you won't know unless you paying attention and looking, but bro, it's a whole culture shift where it's a lot of black and brown people that are getting into the wrestling business. Hell, half of my show is black. You know what I'm saying? half of the Mania shows are people of color. And it's great to see. I'm seeing, black referees and,
commentators and
commentators. Yeah, everything, bro. From the top to the bottom. And it's a beautiful wave that's happening where you're starting to see a lot more black and brown influencers, and you're starting to see a lot of black and brown wrestlers. And then also from other cultures too. You also seeing more Filipino wrestlers. You're seeing more wrestlers from China and Japan that are coming over. You're seeing more Samoans that's getting into the business, and they flooding the marketplace right now. You know what I'm saying? So it's great to see this shift, and you won't know that it's happening unless you keep your ear to the ground. But it's a beautiful thing to see that the wrestling culture is being embraced by black and brown people, and it's awesome, man. And it's shout out to my man Joey Cash and with WrestleLit, but they have filled a void where you remember Wale Mania was happening every year, and now they've kind of stepped into that space where they have a bunch of influencers and a bunch of the hottest young wrestlers that's in AEW, TNA, and WWE that are partying together, and now it's a group of people and a culture shift when it comes to the wrestling business. You know what I'm saying? So it's a beautiful thing to see, and it's opportunities out there for those who want to take advantage of it. You know what I'm saying?
And just to piggyback on that in terms of like the opportunities and the lineage of the melanated and the black and brown, WWE is going to have tryouts out in Hawaii, so we can definitely expect some more Samoans, Tongans, Hawaiians, whatever other type of nationality is out there. And we just had a debut of another Samoan, Zilla Fatu is now in NXT, who is part of the bloodline and has been a tag team partner of Jacob Fatu when they were on the independent scene. So in terms of the bloodline, man, it just keep growing. And in fact, I wish we had it, and if I thought about it, I'd have put it up there. Everybody on WWE has been commenting on the fact of all these Samoans coming here, like who keep breeding all these Samoans, and where another one, like where is the plutonium serum that you guys keep making more and more and more of them? Like, who's allowing these people to keep breeding? Cody Rhodes made a comment, Raw Truth made a comment, Randy Orton also made a comment, and it's funny to see the guys and girls make acknowledgement of that. You know what I'm saying? That there is a lot of them, and it's just the beginning. Like, we've had Journey Fatu and Damu and Hoka on the show in Vegas, so it's a whole lot more of them.
I'm alluded to.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And Journey Fatu as well. So
Fatu, yeah.
It's gonna keep growing, bro. It's gonna keep growing, and that's why we got to keep supporting independent wrestling and everything else, man, because you just never know who's gonna pop up on the big stages and getting their licks in, man.
Absolutely, man. So I love this culture shift that's happening, man. I think it's dope. Chef Chop, man, what do you think about this new wave of Samoan black and brown wrestlers that are coming into the market? How do you feel about that?
I'm all for it. I'm all for it. I think it's dope. It's time. You know what I'm saying? Finally, WWE is finally like what's the word I'm looking for? Like I ain't yeah, what's the word I'm looking for? Like they're finally giving us our flowers.
Mm.
It's been long overdue. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, they will continue it, and hopefully they'll put some belts on some of these people. You know what I'm saying? Um, and let us have our moment. Let us shine.
Yeah, absolutely. Chef Showtime, man, you from the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? All them Samoans out there, tell them start having babies, man. What you think about this new culture shift that's happening with all these black and brown people?
I'm loving that my cousin's having all them babies. Need to make
Yeah,
more.
need to make more. More Samoan babies. Yeah, I can see
Hey,
it. Yeah, man. I love the shift that's happening. I love what's going on, and you know, you're starting to see the older wrestlers kind of phase out. You know, Brock Lesnar just retired. Who else just retired? AJ Styles just retired not too long ago. John Cena just retired. I'm pretty sure Seth Rollins ain't got that many years left on him. Roman Reigns is going to be there a long time. I mean, he ain't getting hurt. You know, Roman Reigns has been healthy for a long time. He is very protected. And I think if I'm a wrestler, if I'm a top wrestler, I'm going to have his booking. Slow pace to the match. It starts to speed up at the end. You super protected. You only got to wrestle a couple times. That's what you're supposed to do as a champion. You know what I'm saying? Because, you try to be the workhorse, you're going to get hurt. So I think Roman, as far as the champion is concerned, he has a great schedule, man. He's been healthy, and he can really do this for another 10, 15 years if he wanted to, especially if they keep booking him the way that they're booking him. But I love all of this new blood that's being brought into the wrestling business. AEW too. AEW has, and TNA. They have the culture is starting to look a different. It's shifting a little bit. You know what I'm saying? They have black and brown champions of their own, man. Mercedes Moné is still champion over there. Shout out to Willow Nightingale on AEW. You have what's your boys in Ring of Honor? Roosevelt. What's your guy? With Lee Moriarty and what's that faction?
I was going to say Dark State. It's not Dark State. What is their name?
Nah. You got Lee Moriarty in this.
I'm not talking about, but I can't think of it.
Shane, no, that's not Shane.
Shane Taylor Promotions.
Shane Taylor Promotions. Yeah, Shane Taylor Promotions. They're doing that thing down there in Ring of Honor, man. In TNA. Shout out to your girl, Jada Stone. Absolutely great talent, man, and she's on the verge of possibly winning the women's title at TNA. She was just on Mall Mania show this past Saturday or Saturday before. So shout out to Jada Stone, man, and I'm just loving seeing all this talent, man. It's a breath of fresh air, you know what I'm saying, to be able to see that. So we'll see what they do more with the talent there. And how they're going to be positioned. But to go back to OTM and your boy OTM and Royce Keys, man, I really hope that they do something with that faction. I don't know if they know how to write for them. Definitely they can't write the lingo for them. But as far as how much they'll be able to do, and if they're just going to be a flash in the pan, or if they're actually going to use them for something, we have to see. You know what I'm saying? We will see. What's going on with the Vision, fellas? I don't.
Bro,
what's going on?
It's really weird.
they about to break up.
Because you got Paul Heyman not even rocking with them now. So it's really weird whatever they're doing, because I don't understand what's going on. I don't understand the whole issue with Braun Breaker and Paul Heyman. Bronson Reed is due to come back sometime soon, and he's looking, jacked up or whatever. But I just don't know what's going on with the division. It's weird.
Yeah, I always thought that division was a weird group to be together. I don't. I understand the appeal that Austin Theory has with Maxine Dupree, but I don't like it, bro. I feel like anytime that they put a married person with a single person and do a love interest story, it's cringe to me. Because I'm looking at it like Maxine Dupree, and it's like she jumping all up on Austin Theory and rubbing on them and kissing on them, and whether it's acting or not, it's just like Dom and Liv, right? That has to be very taxing and very difficult on your partner, especially if you just got married. They've been doing it I understand you got a couple of years in your belt. You know this is an acting job. It is what it is. But it looks like it is very difficult to deal, especially for a man, to deal with your woman jumping all over another dude and he got his hand all on it. I don't know. I would have to fight Austin Theory if I was what's your boy name down in NXT? I don't even know dude's name. I don't even know his name, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it's taxing on him. Let me ask you guys a question. We all know that the wrestling business is pretty much your acting. You know what I mean? It is what it is. If your woman was in the WWE and she has a love interest storyline with another wrestler, would you have a problem with it, or would you be okay with it? Let me ask Chop real quick. Chop, if your woman just so happened to get into the wrestling business, and they say, hey, she gonna have a love interest story with Carmelo Hayes, would you have a problem with it, or would you be okay with it because you know it's acting? His wife probably sitting right next to him saying, who don't want to answer that question. I understand. I get it. Oh, yeah. Chef Showtime, man, would you have a problem with your girl doing the love interest storyline in the WWE?
Her love interest will come up missing. That wrestler will not be on the show no more. I'm just being honest, because I cannot watch no other dude grab my girl butt, give her kisses. No.
Yeah. Roosevelt,
I got a question. No. Hold on. Perfect example. What about you? How would you feel if your wife was doing that?
Oh, I'm gonna have to meet Austin. I'm gonna have to meet Carmelo Hayes or Austin Theory or whoever the hell. I'm gonna have to meet them in the parking lot. They're gonna have to see me. And be like, hey, look, bro. I said that you can do this story, but I saw your hand slip up too. It was around the curve of her ass. I didn't like that. You're gonna have to see me. Next thing you know,
too real.
Yeah, too real. I'm gonna make that storyline real. Yeah, Carmelo Hayes got hit by a car on Monday Night Raw after the show went off. It was like, what happened? Yeah, her boyfriend, her husband caught his ass. Yeah, I don't know if I can do that. You have to, obviously you understand that it is a show. It is a scripted show, and these people are paid actors and paid entertainers, and so it's part of the business. It's not foreign because it's been done since the dawn of wrestling. You know what I'm saying? When you have love interests come in, whether they're married to a wrestler or not, and they have these interesting storylines. Roosevelt, you've been in the wrestling business for a long time. Would you have a problem with your partner having a love interest storyline in a wrestling company?
Bro, not only have I been in the wrestling business for a long time, but I've also been in the acting business. So I would not have a problem with it because I expect the women that I'm with to not have an issue with me being in those same positions. You know what I'm saying? So I can't play, you know, I can't turn around and be mad that they're doing it and expect them to not be mad when I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I definitely wouldn't have a problem with it.
Whatever. Yeah, you gonna have to see me, and you gonna have to see me after Raw go off, or you gonna have to see me in the locker room, Jack. Yeah, you gonna drink some toilet water. You hear me?
Touching all them walls.
Yeah,
Every wall.
I'm gonna have to put these paws on you. You see them knuckles? You see them fat fingers? Yeah, I'm gonna have to put them paws on you. Yeah, ain't nobody. No, not today. But some people, like you say, some people don't have a problem with it. I know that Dominic has conversations with his wife, and he probably, if he does something crazy, he'd be like, "Hey, look, babe, we did this thing on Monday Night Raw." She'd be like, "Okay." Now I don't know how comfortable or cool she is with it, because she could be comfortable and cool
I've
with
seen
it.
reports, but she's expressed her dislike with it. I've seen reports of it, but again, like the biggest thing with the professional wrestling business, man, is that you got to have the understanding of these are the things that we're going to be involved in some type of way. You know what I'm saying? Even on the independents, there are some stories where there's something involving doing something to some extent. So
Yeah.
Bro, I agree with you on that, but you cannot say Liv Morgan, she don't do a little extra. She's way extra with her stuff. You know, I see why a Dom girl get upset.
Yeah, you know,
she got to sell it.
She do got to sell it. Yeah, she do got to sell it, but she ain't got to sell it that damn good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but that's an interesting story. I mean, that's an interesting point that you made. So, Best Damn Nation, let us know. Would you have a problem with your significant other doing a love interest story or a love interest performance or piece on a movie or a show? You know what I'm saying? So, let us know what you think. Best Damn Nation, give us your comments and criticisms, and we'll talk about it online. You know what I'm saying? But it got to be tough. It can't be easy. You know what I'm saying? Unless y'all got like a poly relationship where you know y'all do y'all thing behind the doors and they cool with it completely. But I would imagine for some people or some company, especially men, I think that men would have a bigger issue with it than a lot of women do. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, people let us know what you think about that in the comments, and we can talk about that later, man. Well, Chef, you said let's talk about some fans on wrestling interviews. Let's expand on that, my brother.
Yeah, okay. I feel we need to get our fans more interactive, you know, get some of our fans' kids, you know what I mean? Interview them, you know, have some fun. Have them give us a little bio, we could have a full-on interview, then we could do a little face-off, you know, them against our wrestler, Roosevelt, you know, and he can put the smackdown on the promo. You know what I mean? Have some fun.
Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, you can go ahead and bring nephew on here, and then Roosevelt. You can bring Roosevelt Jr. up here. You know what I'm saying? And we can make something happen.
Because I know people that was, you know, that's big wrestling fans. You know, they got pictures with like Zulu Fatu. You know, they got pictures with Solo and stuff like that. Like, you know, they might brighten up their day, give them some views, make them feel good.
Absolutely. Yeah, we're gonna make that happen. We're gonna have some fan interviews up here on the Best Damn Wrestling Podcast, and we are lining up some other interviews, some big interviews to round out the rest of this year, man. So we'll keep y'all updated on the new interviews that we got coming up within the coming months. I know we've been super busy, but yeah, we're gonna come back with the hotness and fire. You know what I'm saying? There's some great interviews for the Best Damn Nation, man. Absolutely.
And we got some more ideas we want to throw around with you, Mr. Renegade.
Absolutely. Well, I'm looking at the picture right now that you got with Kevin Owens, man. How do you feel about KO coming back to WWE?
I was stoked. I knew it was going to happen. I couldn't wait. Now you just made me hate Sammy though. Now I hate Sammy.
My question with the whole thing is, why do we keep running back to this KO and Sammy storyline? Like, let that shit die. Let it.
Now, you know they're gonna keep running back to it because you know in real life they're best friends. What's the best feud? Two best friends feuding. Yeah, that's why they will keep going back to it. That's gonna sell.
I get it, man, but like, bro, it's like how many times is KO gonna beat Sammy ass? Like, I don't know. It's like I don't see Sammy winning in this whole thing. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, the thing about the last time they fought, Sammy hurt him. You know, put him out. So you know he had to come back for vengeance.
And is it really vengeance though? You know what I'm saying?
He came back with the love. Sammy turned on him, you know, like Sammy do. So they're gonna try to push him to be a heel now.
I like heel Sammy, but right now at this point, heel Sammy only makes sense to me if they put him back with the bloodline. I feel like the bloodline is missing that spark.
That honorary oos.
They missing the honorary oos. And I don't know if since they, brought the new bloodline back, I don't know why they haven't brought Sammy back into the fold. You know what I'm saying? With Sammy, to be honest, if we're being completely honest, Sammy was the reason that the bloodline got over the way it did.
Sammy's the reason why.
But that's what I'm thinking.
Is Solo now.
But that's what I'm thinking. Something's gonna happen. Jimmy or Jay gonna go talk to Sammy. He gonna click back with the bloodline. Then it's because KO had a problem with the bloodline. Now LA Knight has a problem with the bloodline. Solo has a problem with the bloodline. Yeah, it's gonna work out.
Yeah, I think that they need to bring Sammy back into the fold, man, and bring him back into the family. I think that Sammy can have some really interesting dynamics with Jacob Fatu. I think that the camaraderie between Jimmy and Jay and Sammy is gold, man. And then Sammy trying to get back into the good graces of Roman Reigns, you know what I'm saying? That could be very interesting where Sammy like, okay, I acknowledge my place within this faction. And I think that that's what they're missing. They don't have the element of the wise man anymore. They don't have the element of Sammy anymore. Although Sammy was almost a comedic relief, and both of the Uso brothers are that comedic relief within the group now. I think that Sammy really brought a different element to the bloodline that can't be ignored. And so, although this bloodline storyline that's going on is interesting, and it's interesting to the fan, I feel like it is missing something, that key piece that kind of took the bloodline storyline to a historic level. And I think that was with Sami Zayn. But now they have this feud with Solo, and so maybe that's the thing that's really making the story interesting again, is the introduction of babyface Solo and his character. But I think that they should bring Sammy back into the fold, especially if they're going to turn Sammy heel. You know what I'm saying? So, I think that'll be a good move to make. I think they've also now acknowledged, as far as WWE is concerned, that Cody, although he's a top guy, he's not the guy anymore. I think that it's time to turn Cody heel, man. Like, if you're gonna do it while he's he's do it now. Like, I feel like this is the best time to do it. If you're gonna do a heel Cody, this is the best time to do it. But I think they did realize that, Cody is a key figure in the WWE right now. He definitely is, but he is not the guy. I'm sorry to say, I am not a huge CM Punk fan. I don't think CM Punk is doing anything for the belt. I don't know why people like CM Punk the way they do. I think CM Punk is okay. Can he talk on the mic? Yeah, he can talk on the mic. Should CM Punk be champion? Let me ask y'all that question. Chef Showtime, do you think that CM Punk should be champion right now of WWE?
Right now, no.
Mm.
No.
Roosevelt.
He has the potential, but no.
We don't have anybody to run a story with him to where it makes sense. You know what I mean? We don't have anybody that can run a story with him to where it makes sense.
Where's Drew?
I think Drew is still doing Highlander.
Okay, he doing a movie. Okay.
Yeah. So it's like, what are you doing with him besides having him be the money draw or whatever you feel like CM Punk is right now? Like, there's nothing really going on. There's nothing really going on for anybody, and we're at a very sensitive time with professional wrestling because a lot of our big names and draws are transitioning out. Everybody's getting ready to leave. So now they got to figure out who's going to be that next big star, which is why that whole Braun Breaker and Obafemi match is so important, because now we got to figure out who's going to take the throne of being able to carry the company now. Because look at it, you got Roman Reigns has no competition right now. Nobody's being able to step up against Roman Reigns, which is why they got this whole luchador tournament going on that makes no sense. I can't see Penta or Rey Fenix standing toe to toe with Roman Reigns. That's gonna slow their style down so much, like tremendously.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's no longer like the days
Now, I
when
just
Rey
think
Mysterio get busy with John Cena, Batista, Big Show. No, Roman Reigns is not going to move fast enough for them to be able to do their stuff. Simple as that. CM Punk
Now, I
has
just think
nobody.
they put.
Go ahead, Chef.
My bad. I said, I'm just thinking they put Rey Fenix and Penta together just to face off for each other, because everybody know they brothers. They just trying to see who's the best one. Everybody know none of them gonna beat Roman, but they just put them in there just to make them face off.
Then do that for the title, because Rey Fenix has the title right now. So why not do it for that title? Why you got to do a whole tournament to put them against Roman Reigns just for them to get their ass whooped by Roman Reigns?
I think they're doing that to build up the AAA brand and put more American eyes on the AAA brand. That's the only reason why I see them even doing it, because you're right. Rey Fenix nor Penta really presents a challenge to Roman Reigns. Now, to be honest with you, Penta versus Roman Reigns will be a good match. It's going to be good. I think Penta can adapt to the style of Roman. Rey Fenix, not so much. You know what I'm saying? Because Roman's matches are super slow in the beginning, and then they pick up in physicality in the latter parts of the match, and then they have to finish. So Penta can adapt to that style. Rey Fenix, I don't think that Rey Fenix can adapt to that style. It's way too slow. It's way too story driven, and I don't think that he's been in a position that he can drive a story like that. Now Penta, I think that Penta can, but Penta really isn't a challenge for Roman Reigns, if we're being completely honest. Nobody on that AAA brand is, other than Omos, will be a threat to Roman Reigns. But it's 100% to get more eyes on that AAA crowd, and it's a great crossover for AAA. I 100% believe that. But when it comes to challengers, right now you have the champions. Roman Reigns is the WWE World Champion, or what? I don't know what the difference is.
Yeah.
CM Punk is the World Champion. Yeah, and the other one is WWE Champion. Yeah, so do I like Roman at the top again? Yeah, he's at the top where he belongs. But what's the point of being at the top if you have no challengers? And they're trying to push LA Knight as a potential threat for Roman Reigns, which I think is 2 years too late. But they're pushing LA Knight to that challenger role of he's going to be probably the next one to face Roman Reigns. Does LA Knight have momentum? I think the only reason why LA Knight has momentum right now is because they're having some back and forth with Solo Sikoa. And now they kind of pairing him with Solo Sikoa.
He just lost it. Whatever momentum he had, he just lost it by getting jumped by OTM.
Right. So,
like if that was the idea, because I saw people talking, oh, he's gonna put on a lucha mask and jump into the tournament, which I would have hated. I would have been like, just go somewhere else, because we're not gonna run the same story that we just did with Chad Gable. But that's stupid. You know what I'm saying? That would have been dumb. But now he has no more momentum. You just got mollywopped by three guys. Two of them, half the WWE universe didn't even know. Everybody's like, who's OTM? Watch NXT, you know. But even and it was so crazy how everything went down. Corey Graves called Royce Keys Hobbs.
Did he?
Bro, you go back and watch it. He screams. He said, "They said, what? Who was that?" He said, "That's Hobbs." And then Michael Cole said, "It's Royce Keys," and then Corey Graves like, "Yeah, it's Royce Keys." So I was like, sit down, everybody's fired. Everybody's fired right now. Everybody's screwing up.
Yeah,
but then here's the other thing: they walked in, regular clothes, black jeans, Timberland boots. Guess who else is up there with black jeans and Timberland boots? Big Cass.
True story.
Yeah. And they're doing nothing. And I'm gonna be a little harsh. I saw the match between Big Cass and Javon Evans. I hated it. I ain't like nothing about it. I didn't like nothing about it. And Javon Evans can get busy. You know, Javon Evans is our boy. But I hated that. I hated it. I didn't like nothing about it. And I think that since they brought Big Cass back,
it needed to be a fight. It didn't need to be a wrestling match. It needed to be a fight.
Yeah, and they tried to make it a fight, and they tried to show that Javon Evans can bring the fight to Big Cass, but it just didn't. It didn't land the way it was supposed to. And I think that they're gonna end up wasting Big Cass, and I think he probably gonna end up leaving soon, unless they do something with him. And I like Big Cass. I think that this is his opportunity to shine because we really don't have any big monsters on the roster like that. Baron Corbin just came back. I've always loved Baron Corbin. I always thought that he was underrated. Doing his thing with Trick right now, I guess that's the best they can do. But as far as big guys are concerned, you do have more big guys that are coming in. But what does it matter if you have all this mass of human and you do nothing with it that kind of drives it? Because they could develop Big Cass so that he can be pointed towards a Roman Reigns or CM Punk. The obvious is Oba Femi. I think they don't want to put the belt on Oba too fast. And so Obafemi legit poses a threat and risk to everybody on the roster.
I wouldn't put Big Cass against Oba. Because you see how he just did Brock Lesnar, and Brock Lesnar's way bigger Big Cass.
Yeah.
I think Big Cass and Oba would be. I think it'll be if it depends. I feel like this. It depends on who the producer of the match is. This is the only time I've ever said that. Where I think it depends on who the producer of the match is and if they can produce the Big Cass and Obafemi the right way. Powerhouse Hobbs is another one. If they put a little bit more push into Hobbs, Hobbs can be a legit threat to people on the roster. Now, are the fans behind Powerhouse Hobbs, or I keep probably calling him Powerhouse Hobbs? Are the fans behind Royce Keys right now? No. Do the fans like OTM and Keys together? Kind of, but they don't know nothing about neither one of them because nobody knows anything about these people. So I think they have to do a great job at introducing them as individuals or them as a faction, because the last thing you want to see is they go out like AOP.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How AOP came in, they were big threatening guys. Look, they didn't say nothing, and they got thrown away. They got tossed around. And the last thing we saw them with was Karrion Kross in the Final Testament, and then they fired him, and then they fired Kross. So, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully they do something with these big guys, because I do like seeing big guys wrestle, man. I feel like Otis is being wasted. You know, they had built up Otis at one point where Otis was the Money in the Bank winner. And then they had this whole bogus storyline where the Miz had took him to court.
So dumb.
Gave him the case. I thought that was the dumbest stuff I had ever seen. Like, hold on, you won it in a wrestler's court? You know what I'm saying? And that's how Miz got his second title. But I just think that they need to take better care of the big men. And they need to do something with them and let them be more than I'm just a big, mean, angry guy. Give these guys, let them express their personalities. Let them do more and be more present so that they can have an opportunity to get over with the fans. Because it's hard to get over with the fans when you just walking out mad and don't say nothing.
You know who Otis needs? Otis, and I love Akira Tozawa, but Akira is not doing anything for Otis. Otis needs those other two guys that was with Chad Gable for a while. What was the other two dudes' name? It was with
the Creed brothers.
Yeah, that's what Otis needs. Otis needs the Creed brothers. He could really do some really good and serious things if he had the Creed brothers, because I really feel like Otis has not really done anything to grab people's attentions in a long time since him and Chad went up against the New Day. And before that, it was when he was in NXT, him and Tucker.
I think him and Tucker was gold, man. I like him and Tucker together. You know what I'm saying? They had a great thing going on. I don't know why they got rid of Tucker, man.
Him and Tucker. I got my ass kicked by him and Tucker. Yeah.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, now I think about it, yeah, you did. Otis, and that's another group too, another team too. The Creed brothers, bro. Like, how do y'all fumble the Creed brothers? They don't need to talk. They need to just get in there and get busy. But they've been fumbled, and I know they put them with Chad Gable. It made sense for them to have them with Chad Gable, but that did nothing for the Creed brothers. So I'm even thinking about, like, right now I think they're doing stuff in AAA, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, the Creed, but like the tag team division should be on fire right now, and it's not. You got enough wrestlers that ain't doing nothing that you can put some makeshift tag teams together, and you got enough tag teams that's there that can actually get busy. I don't even know who the tag team champions right now are. Oh, it's Braun Breaker and it's Division, right? They're doing nothing. They're doing nothing. So yeah, you need to take them down.
Who's the tag champions on SmackDown?
I don't even know.
Because it was Damian Priest and R-Truth. They just lost the tag titles.
Oh, the Tungans.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
The MFTs. Yeah. The MFTs. They just got it with Haku, right? I like that. I do like that with Haku and the Tungans. You know what I'm saying? That I think that's a good thing that they got going on right now. If they do it the right way, they can really get them over. But you know, I love tag team
Where
wrestling.
did the Street Profits go?
They wasting the Street Profits. They probably going to end up breaking them up. And I know we've been talking about it for a long time, but the writing is on the wall. They're going to end up breaking them up or releasing them. They're not doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? They're not doing nothing. And both Dawkins and Taz can go, man. And I think that, they wasting them, bro. They just sitting in catering.
I've seen them go firsthand down at the dungeon. So
yeah, talk about that experience real quick that you had at the dungeon.
Oh man, it's what you couldn't, everything you could expect. Working with Natalia, Tyson Kidd, Tootie Miles, Dawkins, Angelo, Montez, just getting in there, mixing it up with them, a bunch of independent guys. Chico Adams, shout out to Chico. That's the guy that kind of helped me get down there and experience and have this experience. Then you got Midas, Midas is out there, and that's an amazing dude, man. So there's a lot of talent out there. We had fun, you know what I'm saying? But if you pay attention to Natalia's Instagram or the Dungeon's Instagram, whatever, man, it's a lot of different people that come through there. They just had AJ Styles come through there recently. Jacob Fatu is there quite often. Bailey has been there just recently. You know what I'm saying? Javon Evans has been out there. Like that is the training facility, the place for everybody to go out there and own your craft. You know what I'm saying? And get busy and get better. You can't leave that place without getting better, without feeling like you learned something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And having an understanding of who you are, where you're at, and where you need to be. And I'm scheduled. I'm trying to get ready to make some time to go down there again, and show my face again. You know what I'm saying? Get out there and get busy. Not for the aspect of because of the stars that are there, but because of the knowledge and the training that I can get from them, and the stuff that I can offer as well. You know what I'm saying? So big shout out to Natalia and Tyson Kidd for welcoming me there and inviting me back and whatnot. So we'll see what happens, man. But yeah, it's a lot of talent.
I would love to get Tyson Kidd on the show, man. I would love to interview him.
I can reach out to him and see what he says. I'll shoot him a text.
All right, hell yeah, we'll make that happen. But yeah, the dungeon, man, and the great thing is I am seeing a lot of wrestling schools pop up. I just saw Gangrel and Rusev. They have a school in Tennessee that just popped up, and they started accepting more students. And so, if you're trying to get into the wrestling business, look at some of these schools that are popping up to get you some training under some really talented people. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of schools in North Carolina, a lot of schools in Florida that are popping up, and you have some in Tennessee. And so the South is really dominating when it comes to like wrestling schools and wrestling programs. So if you're interested in getting into the wrestling business, if you're a former athlete or actor or whatever the case may be, You know, there's a place for everybody in wrestling. You know what I'm saying? So get in when you fit in, Jack. But yeah, we're gonna if Roosevelt go back down there. I'm gonna have him film some footage of him rolling around, and y'all get to see Roosevelt training at Natalia's and TJ's dungeon. You know what I'm saying? All right, fellas. It's been a great show. I love talking to y'all, man. Thank you to the Best Damn Nation for showing us the love that you does. You know what I'm saying? We love y'all. Shout out to Janelle. Thank you, Janelle, for everything that you helped us with at the Mall Mania shows and other shows that you do around the city. It's absolutely great having you a part of our team, and you know, saying keep doing your thing. I just had to give you a little shout out real quick. Fellas, you know we got to do this each and every Wednesday when we come on. We got to give the people a little bit of motivation. We got to give a little people something to believe in through the week. We got to give them some hope and a final word. Let me go with Chef Showtime. Chef, do you have a final word for the beautiful people?
I did get a final word from one of my best friends I met. You know, her name is Jessica Lastly. She said, "Don't trust black people in the alley."
Well, you know, he doesn't mention the name, man, so we got to do it. Hold up. Sorry, Sammy. Oh, man. Oh, man.
My nerves.
You know I love you, bro. I love you.
Yeah, man. That is a final word from your boy, Chef Showtime. Roosevelt, the fighter, do you have a final word for the beautiful people?
Yeah, man. My final word is fear is a lying thief. Don't let it steal from you with its disbelief. I'm going to say that one more time. Fear is a lying thief. Don't let it steal from you with its disbelief. That's my final word for the Best Damn Nation.
Oh, man, that's a great word.
Hey, Billy asks a question in the comments.
Like 90%.
Who that be? We don't know. They keep pulling it up. I don't know who that is.
Billy Cruz, who that be? Yeah. You know who that is, Billy. You know who it is. It's Jessica
You know who it
Lastly.
is.
There it is. Jessica Lastly. Yeah. You know who that is. You know who that is right there, boy. Oh, man. I've had a lot of time, couple weeks to think about different final words, and I know some other was going to come to me, but this one is just popped into my head, and now I got to get it out to you guys. Sometimes you got to get out of your head and get into the world. Sometimes we can be in our head about things. Like Roosevelt said, you know, fear can be a crippling bastard, you know what I'm saying, and stop you from doing things that you want to do in life. But sometimes you got to get out of your head if you're overthinking things, if you're fearful of what may happen. Sometimes you just got to do stuff and then see what happens. You know what I'm saying? So my final word to the beautiful people is, if you are stuck in your head, if you are unsure about things, if you keep on thinking about things and it's just going over and over in your mind, sometimes you just got to get out of your head and get out into the world and make things happen. And then you'll see a change for your life. That is a final word from your boy, Brian Renegade. All right. We got to go, y'all. We love y'all like play cousins. Check us out on all of our platforms. You can check out the Best Damn Wrestling Podcast wherever you listen to your podcast. You can join our Instagram at the Best Damn Wrestling Podcast and see what we got going on Instagram. That's where we promote all of our content, our shows, different events that's coming up from some of our associates and people that we're associated with. So go over to the Best Damn Wrestling Podcast on Instagram and check us out. On Facebook, you can go to the Best Wrestling Podcast, or you can go to the BD Wrestling Podcast to our pages and check out what we got going on. We do have some more Mall Mania events coming up, so I want you guys to check it out. Oh, yeah, matter of fact, we got a show coming up. It's coming up soon. I just want to show you guys this little graphic of the next show that we got going on, and it's called Mall Mania Villains. Check it out. Yeah, it's time for the villains to come out and play. You hear me? Huh? You hear me? I know you smiling because you saw your face at the end. Ain't nobody worried about you. Yeah, it's time for the villains to come out and play, man. Mall Mania Villains. We're doing our first con. It's called Villain Con, and it's in Beaufort, South Carolina, October 31st and November 1st. We're doing a 2-day show. So if you're in South Carolina, please come out and play with the villains. It's going to be a great event. It's going to be a great show. We're going to put it on a phenomenal wrestling show, and we're going to highlight the bad guys. And so I'm going to tell everybody, if you're a wrestler and you want to get on that show, contact Roosevelt. I'm sorry. I had to. I don't want them contacting me, man. I just got to send them over to you, man. You know, you the Lex Luthor, professional wrestling in this thing. But yeah, if you're a fan, and if you're in South Carolina, North Carolina, Georgia, wherever you may be, man, go to Beaufort, South Carolina, check out the Villain Show. We'll also have a link that you can check it out live. We're going to try to live stream it for you guys that can't be there. But yeah, the Villain Show is definitely going to be a really, really, really dope show. And so I can't wait to see what we do with the villains. All right. Roosevelt, tell the people what you got going on. Where can they find you?
Yeah, man. Follow me on Instagram, Roosevelt the Fighter. Follow me on TikTok, official_Mr. Everything. I got a show coming up on Sunday at the fairgrounds in the Jim Graham building for Gals Pro Wrestling. I'm going to go and check out Fight for Glory on Friday in Wake Forest. You guys make sure you come and check out that event. Their shows are always spectacular. I love being there and checking out the crowd and the reactions and seeing the talent get out there and get busy. Next week, I will be in Raleigh, North Carolina, downtown Raleigh, for another Gouge event, September 6th. So you guys come and check that out. And then September 26th, we'll be at Ricky's New York Pizza in Durham, North Carolina, right off in Roxborough Road. You guys make sure you come out, show some support to Ricky's Pizza. Come and buy some pizza. Come and get some of them wings. Come get that stuffed garlic knot. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of different things going on. It's a free event there. So you guys come check us out. Come see us at WrestleCade during Thanksgiving weekend. Of course, come see us at the Villain Con during Halloween weekend down in Beaufort, South Carolina, man. And be on the lookout for everything else that we got coming up. And, big things are coming, Brian. Big things are coming. Oh, and December 5th, is well early December. Early December. I'm not going to give a date because I'm still trying to finalize the details with the venue. But we're going to put on a charity basketball game. It's going to be professional wrestlers stepping onto the basketball court and out of the ring. We're doing it for the community, man. So you guys be on the lookout for the details with that. Once we finalize everything, I will drop everything on my Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Kick, MySpace, Black Planet, OnlyFans, everywhere. It's going to be all over the place. You know what I'm saying? So you guys make sure you stay tuned for all that information as soon as I lock everything in.
Yeah, y'all go check out Roosevelt's OnlyFans page where he sells feet pictures. Can go ahead.
No. It's the back now. It's the back. You sell the back.
The back of your feet or just your back?
Back. Like rubber band, back.
Yeah, your ass back? You showing your ass on OnlyFans? Showing his ass on OnlyFans?
No. Let's move on, man.
Well, I'm trying to get you some money.
So they're twerking.
Promote your OnlyFans.
The back, the top of the back.
Him and Jessica be twerking.
Yeah. What you say, Chef?
I said him and Jessica be up there twerking.
Oh man, twerking through the air. You know you gotta mention it. Yeah. Jessica Lashley be twerking on
every time they say the magic word, it was that sound that went off. It's like Pee Wee Herman.
It's like Pee Wee Herman. Like Pee Wee Herman. When you say the magic word, Jessica Lashley, all of a sudden the images pop up.
What is Joe Henry's song name? Joe Henry? You say his name, he appear?
Yeah. Same thing.
Jessica Lashley, you see Jessica and she pops
out. Oh man. Chef Showtime. What you guys going on? Where can the people find you?
Oh, you can find me on Instagram at Chef Showtime. You can find me on Facebook as Dante Carter or Chef Showtime. But I'm trying to get the Chef Throwdown. Me and Chef Marcus. We're gonna let the crew and the fans put up a recipe. We pick it, and we'll cook. He'll cook one recipe. We kick another recipe and put it on the show. You can start adding food back to the show.
We can make that happen, man. If you want that challenge, man. You know what I'm saying?
We talked about it. We good. We'll get like a record.
All right, I'm with it. I'm with it. I'm hungry right now thinking about it. Yeah, man. Y'all make sure y'all go check out Chef Showtime on all his social medias and find out what he got going on. My name is Brian Renegade. You can find me on all platforms at Brian Renegade to see what we got going on. Like Roosevelt said, we got some events coming up. Mom Mania is coming up. Make sure y'all check out that 5-on-5 basketball wrestling tournament that they're throwing. Go check out Ricky's Pizza. Shout out to Ricky. Ricky got a chicken and waffle pizza. I ain't never heard of it. I've been wanting to taste it. Roosevelt, you gotta go taste it for me. But this man got a chicken and waffle pizza. So y'all make sure y'all go check out Ricky's Pizza. He has always supported us. Shout out to you, Ricky. Thank you for supporting the Mom Mania events. Thank you for supporting Blue Hearts for Autism. Thank you for supporting myself and Roosevelt, man. We surely appreciate that. Make sure y'all go check out Ricky's Pizza. Check out your boy Chop too. Chop House Barbecue. Chop be on Miami Boulevard in Durham. So if you're looking for some authentic Eastern North Carolina style barbecue and just food in general, because he's an overall chef, y'all make sure y'all go check out Chef Chop Marcus Cofield. He got the best thing smoking in North Carolina, and make sure y'all go support him. Shout out to LP and One Click Photography Shoots. LP put on an amazing event this weekend. He got another one coming up. I believe it's a lingerie or a swimsuit. I can't remember. It's either a lingerie or a swimsuit fashion show that he's doing later on in the year. So y'all make sure y'all check up with LP and see what he got going on, man. And y'all make sure y'all check out Mom Mania. Go to www.mommaniaevent.com and check out what we got coming up. And yeah, man, y'all just stay tuned. We love y'all like
you know something? You
What's
notice
up?
something? We got the best chef on the West Coast and the best chef
Mm-hmm.
on the East Coast. You know,
Uh-huh.
you
Got
feel
both
me?
coasts covered.
You feel me?
Yeah, man. So, hey, Chef, you gonna start selling some plates on Facebook Marketplace or something?
Yep, right now. I'm setting stuff up. I'm trying to get everything right, and we're gonna start selling stuff. It's gonna be all the food gonna be under the best damn podcast. You know, the best damn food ever. That's how we do
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Get you some of that shit. As soon as you put that on Marketplace, I might go over there and get me some mac and cheese and some oxtails or whatever you cooking. I don't care what it is. Yeah, yeah, man.
I
So y'all
got
check
you.
out Step Showtime for sure. Yeah. All right. Like I said, follow us on all our platforms. We love y'all like Play Cousins. Thank y'all for supporting the Best Damn Wrestling Podcast. We got more events coming up. We got more interviews coming up. We got more shows coming up. So y'all stay tuned. Beautiful people, Best Damn Nation. We be